Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve mankind, to safeguard lives and properties, to protect the innocent against deception, weak against oppression and or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional right of all men, liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life and solid as an example to all. Maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule. Develop self-restraint and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. Honest in thought and deed in both my personal and official life. I will be exemplary, obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department or organization. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature or that is confided to me to my official capacity will be kept ever secret unless revelation is necessary to the performance of my sworn duty. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, animosities, or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise for crime and with relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the law courteously and appropriately, without fear or favor, malice, or ill will, never employing force of violence, and never accepting gratuities in return. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public trust to be held so long as I am true to the ethics of police service. I will never engage in acts of corruption or bribery, nor will I condone such acts by other police officers. I will cooperate with all legally authorized agencies and their representative in the pursuit of justice. I know that I alone is responsible of my own standard. I will constantly strive these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my chosen profession, law enforcement. So in the first paragraph of Law Enforcement Code of Ethics, we will say we have to give the definition of the following words. So first we have the serve. So it is the way of serving people as a law enforcement officer. Safeguard, to secure and to secure the lives and properties of people, to protect the innocents against deception. So the innocents against deception, weak against oppression or intimidation, peaceful against violence. So being peaceful, so we have to remove the violence word. We have to remove the violence action as a law enforcement officer. Disorder and to respect the constitutional rights. We have to respect our constitutional rights, human rights of all men, which is liberty, equality, and also we have to give the fair justice of all as a law enforcement officer. It was stated in the first paragraph of a Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. Stated in the second paragraph of a Law Enforcement Code of Ethics is, I will keep my private life and solid as an example to all. So your life is being exempted. Your personal life is being exempted as a law enforcement officer. Maintain courageous and calm in the face of danger. So you have to be calm, of course, in the face of danger. scorned, or ridiculed. Develop self-restraint and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. You have to also be mindful of the feelings, the welfare of others, their safety. Honest in thought and deed. Being honest, mind, thought, and then what you act. You have to be honest. Your personal and official life. Your personal life and being a law enforcement official. I'll be exemplary, obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. So you're just not making your own law. You have to obey what is the rules or the law being implemented in your land, the laws of the land, and of course your regulation in your department or organization. You have to follow them or obey them. Don't give or don't be rebel or don't against the law. Next is whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature that is confided to me. So whatever you see, whatever you hear, so it was confidential. So you have to keep it in yourself. In my official capacity will be keep ever secret. So you have to keep it secret. If the revelation is necessary to your performance of duty, so just keep it as a secret. If that revelation will help people, then reveal it. Revelation is necessary in the performance of your sworn duty. But if that secret or confidential nature is not really necessary to your sworn duty, then just keep it a secret as a law enforcement officer. So it was stated in the second paragraph, the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. In the fourth paragraph of the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. So I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public trust. See, public trust, the public or the people around you is trusting in you. With that badge, if you reserve that kind of badge, it says that many people is trusting you. What we call it is called a public trust. To be held so long as I am true to the ethics of police officer. So that badge is an example of a true law enforcement officer who is following the ethics of a police service. I will never engage in acts of corruption. Yes, that's correct. You have to do not engage or don't be a corrupt official or officer. Receive a bribery. They have to pay you, so don't accept it. Don't be like that. It's not the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. Nor read or condone such acts by other police officers. If the other police officers is doing like that, be mindful. Don't act like them. I will cooperate with the legally authorized agency and their representatives in the pursuit of justice. So you have to cooperate what is authorized agency, and you have to follow their representatives in pursuit of justice. That is the fourth paragraph written in the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. The fifth paragraph, Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. I know that I am alone is responsible for my own standard of professional performance, and I will take every suitable opportunity to enhance and improve the level of knowledge and competence. Improving knowledge and competence. Responsible. You are the responsible of improving yourself. I will constantly strive these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my choosing profession, law enforcement. So, dedicating yourself to God. So, God is mentioned there. So, you have to follow the code of ethics of the law enforcement officer. And then you have to be good, or you have to be honest of your chosen profession. You have to strive the objectives and the ideals of your chosen profession, which is the law enforcement officer. So that's all. I hope you learned well. Thank you.